Hello guys, and welcome to another day with Zimaleta. Today, man, I was just getting ready to go to IAA and Concord, North Carolina to pick up a car, but I kind of figured, you know what, I'm going to call them before I go there and make sure I could bring, the right amount of cash. Man, I got some bad news, guys. They're not gonna sell this car to me, man. Such a disappointment. My wife is laughing at me. She didn't want me to buy this car anyway. She's not a fan, but you know what? I'm a fan of a Nissan Maxima. I really like those. That was actually my dream car, and it kind of reminds me of the Nissan GTR, But anyways, I said to them, listen, what do you mean? And they said the insurance company came through and they said the reserve was not met, so we already removed it from your account. And I said, what is the reserve? And they said a reserve is $1,000. They took a look at it, and I said, okay, well, can I give you the reserved amount for $1,000? And they said, well, no, we can't do that. It needs to go through the auction again. And I'm like, man, geez. So my hands are tied. I cannot even get it now. I was like super excited to actually pick up that car. According to the damages, it looked pretty damaged, and this is not the damages that I like to buy to fix, because it is just a major damage. I do have a lot of tools that are used for body work. Late last year, I bought like a lot of those tools. I probably have like, 17 pieces of different various pullers and stuff like that. So I have all this kind of stuff, including like an air-powered, ram jacks and, and push out jacks and stuff like that. So I already have all that stuff. So I was going to observe and take a look at it, and maybe if I was not bad enough, then maybe I could fix it, But I had my hopes up. I'm thinking, listen, $250, I cannot lose. I looked up the parts for it, and the parts were going for like a lot. Apparently, this is I guess a rare car. Otherwise, the price would not be commanding such high return. I didn't even know, at the time, but I kind of figured, you know what? Even if I could get like $400 per door, that would still be good, because that's what the Nissan Rogue prices was. But man, when I looked it up, to my surprise, man, the doors were like $1,000 a piece, and the consistent price was $750. Whether it's $750 free shipping or $500 and then $250 shipping, either way, it was coming out to $750. But man, what a disappointing day. I mean, I thought that was gonna be the least of my worries. Was gonna be like, it was gonna be raining, and I had to go rent a trailer, so I could actually hook it up, put it on top of the trailer and bring it down, to my place. And the fact that it's raining, it's really not fun to be towing anything during the rain. But I got no choice. The next 3 days, it's gonna be nothing but rain, guys. But I'm also planning to buy myself a trailer this year, guys. This year, don't worry. Bunch of auctions is going to be happening this year. I'm going to be buying a lot of different cars, guys, and I'm also going to be applying for the dealer license. Many of you guys know this, and some of you guys don't know this. Maybe you guys are new to the channel, then welcome. But a couple years ago, I have taken my dealership course in South Carolina, and I was going to go ahead and actually become a car dealer. But of course, while I took the course and finished everything, they said your certificate will never expire in South Carolina. So I kind of figured, you know what, I could wait a little bit. I could finish up some of these things that I needed to finish up. And at the time I was working on my home, doing some home remodeling and stuff like that. So I kind of figured, I cannot really focus on two things, at the same time. Might as well just focus on one and just do it right. But this year, guys, my time is completely freed up. I'm still very busy, don't get me wrong, but I don't have to really do anything major now. Like, I just have to, basically go with the flow. There's a lot of things that I'm doing this year, but also some of that stuff I was doing last year, and some of the stuff I was doing like 4 years ago. So I'm kind of getting used to having a little bit more added to my plate, You really get used to, guys, to anything, and I'm used to doing a little bit more work. I was able to actually fit a little bit more into my schedule, and now I'm actually looking at my schedule a little bit. I'm saying, you know what, I could fit a little bit more in, as long as I manage my time a little bit more, you know, wisely, because here's guys, this is gonna be like a thing where, look, if you're gonna be like hustling, man, guys, there is a goat. There is a goat back there. What? That is so weird. What's a goat doing? A really like small baby goat. I'm gonna drive to the parking lot. That is like weird. What is a goat doing down there? Like, that is crazy. I wanna show you this, guys. I don't know if I'll be able to turn in there. There's like a church here, and a goat is like in the parking lot. I don't know if it's like, I don't know if it's like the neighbor's goat that's back there. Yeah, I think it's their goat. I think it's the people that live next door. Never mind, guys. I'm not gonna try to get my camera out for that. I'm really nice to set up. But anyways, I just thought the goat was just like in the middle of nowhere. There's like a highway here, and there's like a church, and you can't really see like another home, but there's another home back there. So I think the goat is like free and just like walking around. Yeah, sorry guys to like completely get off topic here, but one of the things I want to let you know, guys, if you're somewhere, someone that is like a hustler, you guys want to make money and stuff like that, one of the most important thing is you have to properly manage your time, and that is like key. If you don't manage your time correctly, then you're just not going to be able to get anything done. And I'm going to actually do a video on that, like a full, you know, like insightful video when it comes to time management, because time management is very, very important. Like, especially if you already have a job, then you're really limited on time. So I'm going to have some solutions for that. But currently I'm on my own time. So that's actually a little bit harder to do, because I actually have to manage myself. Like, nobody's managing me. If I don't manage myself, nobody's gonna manage myself, you know. And that means I'm, you know, if I mismanage my time, then it's my fault. I'm not going to get stuff done. But even I am, you know, I guess I break this type of rule where I let a lot of stuff slide, because look, I'm my own boss. But I can't do that. If I'm gonna do that, then it means I'm just gonna get less done. So that's really important to actually watch myself. So like, when you're in business for yourself, you're the guy that's responsible. Nobody's gonna be breathing down your neck. That's a good thing. But you're not gonna be breathing down your neck either, which is a bad thing, because, you know, you're just not gonna get nothing done. But anyways, guys, this year I have a lot of stuff planned, a lot of goals in mind. Lots of stuff is going to be happening. I'm going to be buying a lot of cars, starting a lot of different businesses that are similarly related. And here's what's going to be. It's going to be me selling car parts. It's going to be eBay. It's going to be me selling parts on eBay, and I will be buying cars. I will be rebuilding them. I will be a car rebuilder. And when I'm going to be buying all these cars for parts, I will have all the parts. That is key. This means that maybe at this auction I picked up these cars, that was a good deal, you know, but I can't really do nothing with them, you know, unless I go buy the parts. But next auction, I could pick up, and I'll be like, hey, I have parts for this one, I have parts for that one. So I'm going to be like picking those up. The most important thing, guys, is like when you're fixing cars, is to be able to save when it comes to car parts. And the biggest problem is when you buy in a car and it's smashed, you underestimate the actual damages, because there's some damages you cannot see. For instance, you cannot see the undercarriage damage. You cannot see the actual damage behind the actual smash, you know, like when it was actually hit, because it might be not mechanically sound, it might have electrical issues, it might have transmission issues, it might have bad brakes, or, you know, bad anything, bad axles, bad tires, bad rims. So it could have that. It could have imperfections in paint, it could have imperfections in body. The interior might not be good. Maybe it's missing a CD player, maybe it's a busted one. And when it comes to the actual front hit or rear hit, you like, especially the front here, that has so many components underneath, especially if you cannot see under the hood. The engine maybe was hit, you maybe have a broken fan, you know, broken, like, all the stuff that's in the front, especially if it's got a like a V6 type of engine, and the timing chain section was hit, which I got a car like that one time, and the timing chain pulley was busted, and then you really don't know, like now, like you were thinking about fixing the body, but now you got to fix the timing as well, and you just don't know that. And some cars you buy, there's no key, you don't know if the engine is good because they cannot start it, they cannot test it. So there's a lot of stuff like that that's going on that you have to take into consideration. But guys, you can't let that scare you. The most important thing is pick up a car, let's say like hit in the front, right? Pick up a car that's hit in maybe like a side or back. Now you have all the parts that you need. If you need seats, you go in that other car, maybe it's got good seats. You need tires, remove them from another car, replace them. You need any kind of components, you already have a parts car. You're gonna be like saving so much money. Then when it goes time to sell it, you already know what you have in these two cars, and you could better position yourself, you know, when it comes to selling. You know what price is going to be good for you to sell it. Let's say it costs you like $1,000 for your car, for the parts car, $1,000 for another car, which could have been a parts car as well, and you made two cars out of one, so it just cost you $2,000, but the cars maybe sells for $5,000 to $7,000. So you know you could sell it for $5,000, you make your $3,000 profit, and you have a car that's left over. You're still gonna have a bunch of parts on it. So next time you go to the auction, you pick up another $1,000 car. Now that other $1,000, you don't have to spend it anymore. You already have those parts. Maybe next time the car's fine, but it needs an engine. So you go pull that engine from that car. It needs a transmission, go pull the transmission. It needs doors, go pull the doors. So that really makes things so much easier, and you basically keep buying the cars that you have the parts for until the car is completely parted out, and then whatever else is left, take to the scrapyard and, you know, like scrap it out. You'll actually have some metal out of it or something like that. But guys, there's so much to it, and I'm so willing to share, guys. That's what I want to be doing on my channel. I'm going to be just giving this information away, and it's always funny, kind of like sometimes I'm referred to as a channel that just gives all the information away. But guys, isn't that the point? It is YouTube, a land of information, and I'm one of the contributors. But another thing that I'm going to be doing, guys, I will be talking about how to get your own dealer's license, the type of rules and regulations you're going to be facing, the type of fees and, you know, the costs that are involved and what you need, because most likely if you're thinking about becoming a dealer, it is not as easy as you thought it was. I remember when I wanted to become a car dealer, and I still do, I thought it was going to be like so easy, so simple, but when I went in, took a course, I'm like, oh, it's not that easy. It's a lot easier just to grab a car, go, you know, do everything and sell it like as a regular public. Dealer has to go through a lot of loopholes. You really have to have your ducks in a row for that one. But there's so much more opportunity to becoming a car dealer, especially if you do it right. It's been taking my time to actually set myself up in the proper position so that I could actually do all these things. First of all, I had to get the property. You have to have a commercial zone property in order to do business. So at the time when I was actually getting my dealer's license, my property was in the process of being rezoned to the commercial zoning. So then I rezoned it, and I already had everything there. The only thing, and I already had a pre-inspection by the DMV. They came out, they inspected my place, and they said yes, I could have a car dealership there, and they measured everything, and the only thing I needed to do is go ahead and submit the paperwork for the car dealership. That's it. So that means all I needed to do is run my background check, go ahead and actually make a check payable to that, you know, for the, you know, licenses and stuff like that, and show proof of insurance once I would actually, you know, get the insurances and stuff. And the insurances are going to be different for everybody. Depending on like what excuse me, I need water. Depending on what state you're in, the price is going to be different. So in South Carolina, it's going to be like one prices plus the coverages, whatever the coverages you're going to get, it's obviously going to be different. So if you only like dealing with like one or two cars, the price is going to be different. And if you have like 20, 30 cars, the price is gonna be different. So the insurance company, they do ask about how many cars you're gonna have in your lot. Are they gonna be like fenced in? Are you gonna be like bringing behind the fence when you're done? Where are you gonna be holding the keys to those cars? You know, that kind of stuff. But guys, I will guide you through the whole thing whenever I'm gonna be like doing my car dealership thing, and I will talk about this stuff. So to somebody that's maybe thinking about it, you'll be able to at least have a better understanding, at least what the rules are in South Carolina for having your dealer license. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please hit a like on this video, and please subscribe to my channel for more videos like this and other videos. And see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
My name is Serge Zimaleta. I'm 37 years old, and yes, I experienced success after buying my first home for cash. Back in 2011, I was broke, but I learned to solve problems on my own. Now I'm helping others to solve their problems. I know what pitfalls to avoid to stay profitable in business. Need motivation to be more successful in your life? Do you have Sprint or Expedite or business problems? Then subscribe. Let's find creative solutions to your problems. Hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of my helpful videos.